There are two kinds of people, those who always contradict and those who easily conform. Which one are you? Good day, everyone. Contradictors, those who usually contradict, enjoy the art of debate. With them, there is no dialogue, just debate or competition. They usually hold very strong opinions and find ways to always be different from the rest. They're quite often intelligent and very confident. That being the case, they feel that they're always right, and anyone who claims the contrary just has to be wrong. With contradictors, there's no compromise, just competition and having to have the last word. How we wish that contradictors truly believe what they are fighting for. How we wish that they're not just looking for some way to disagree and be difficult. How we wish that they always fight for what is right. How we wish that they challenge what is really wrong or bad. Fake news, misinformation, lies and deception, crime and corruption, violence and greed. How we wish that their minds and hearts are open to what is true and right and just. How we wish that they would be open to God and His will. We might ask ourselves, do we dare contradict the louder majority, especially when we feel they are wrong? Do we dare reject actions and decisions that are contrary to the mind and the will of God? On the other hand, there are conformists. They are predictable and agreeable. They are very easy to be with and easy to please because they hardly question anything. They accept everything without any hesitation. They can easily be swayed to say anything or do anything and go anywhere, to live in whatever way. How we wish they conform not to what is evil or sinful or disrespectful or violent. How we wish that their conforming is not a sign of being fickle or flaky or shallow, but of fidelity. How we wish that their yes is a sign of support. How we wish that their yes is true and faithful to the will of God. Jesus said, I came to bring fire to the earth, and I have come to bring to the earth not peace, but division. The gospel invites us to do both, to contradict and to conform. To contradict whatever is wrong or bad, to question anything that does not promote life, to reject whatever and whoever leads us away from God and the fulfillment of His will. The gospel invites us also to conform, without question, to the wisdom of God, to be strong in our conviction and how we live our faith, even if it were not the most popular path. To follow the path of Christ, to faithfully follow God's will and to live according to His commands. Do we know what God's will is, though? We might ask ourselves, do we know when to contradict and when to conform? Would we be ready and willing to contradict even those who are dear to us? Would we conform to the teachings of Christ even if they seem impractical or inconvenient? Can we be true to the teachings of Jesus, even if they pit us against the majority? These are very real questions and very possible situations. These dilemmas put our faith on the line. Are we for Christ or not? These situations compel us to choose. Do we choose what is good and helpful, what is right and true? Or do we choose the easier way, the more popular vote, the path of least resistance? Loyalty to Christ has to take precedence over the deepest loyalties of this earth. A veritable standard for making the right choice is what Jesus always lived by. Does it give life? Does it promote a better life? Does it lead to a more meaningful life? Does it bring us to a life closer to God? Does it make us reflect the face of God? Does it manifest God's presence, albeit in the midst of pain and difficulty? There are two kinds of people, those who contradict and those who conform. Which one are you? God bless you.